In the world of sports, it isn't surprising to see an athlete with existing health conditions, but they don't let their health be the reason they can't make it into a certain sport. Two examples that I can think of is NFL running back Frank Gore and linebacker Jalen Phillips. Frank Gore tore his ACL twice while in college at the University of Miami, and for a running back, that immediately raises red flags on the draft stock. Well, in the 2005 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers took a big risk in drafting the injury-prone running back in the third round, and the rest, as they say, is history. Gore currently sits third in the all-time rushing yards category with 16,000 yards, behind legends such as Emmitt Smith and Walter Payton. Jalen Phillips was forced to medically retire in college due to several injuries during his time at UCLA. He transferred to the University of Miami to pursue a music career, but ended up playing the 2020 college football season there and declared for the NFL Draft the following season. He would be selected in the first round by the Miami Dolphins. While only a rookie, Jalen Phillips has shown plenty of potential of being a Pro Bowl linebacker for the Dolphins' already elite defense. If only the Dolphins could keep a coach for more than 3 years. But anyway, why am I mentioning this? Well, a few weeks ago, I put a tweet out asking people what happened to Ryan Reed following Roush Fenway Racing's Xfinity program shutting down after the 2018 season. Then I got curious about his career, and it turns out there is a fascinating story behind Ryan Reed, and how his dream of being a driver almost never happened. Without further ado, meet the diabetic NASCAR driver who overcame his odds and carved out a solid NASCAR career. Ryan Reed is the son of Mark Reed, who is a former NASCAR driver and two-time K&N West Series winner. Ryan Reed started his racing career at the age of 4, and when he was 16 years old, he won the 2009 Legends Car Championship, and the following year in 2010, he was racing in the Super Late Models division, where he won Rookie of the Year. At age 17, Ryan Reed knew that he wanted to pursue a career as a NASCAR driver, and just as everything was going well for him, a health crisis occurred. In February 2011, Ryan Reed was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Now, type 1 diabetes is a chronic condition in which the pancreas produces no insulin. If left untreated, it can quickly lead to hospitalization and even death. While there is no cure for the disease, type 1 diabetes can be managed either with insulin shots throughout the day or an insulin pump. Ryan Reed's doctors told him that he would never be able to race again, but he didn't give up. Instead, he adjusted to his new circumstances and kept on going with his racing career. Now, while there are athletes who have played with the disease, such as NFL quarterback Jay Cutler, Olympic gold medalist Gary Hall Jr., and even NASCAR driver Miguel Paludo, it requires a lot of changes and careful management. Because Ryan Reed needed to be able to monitor his blood sugar, he installed a continuous blood glucose monitor on his car's dashboard, which would connect to Reed's wireless device inserted in his stomach area so he would be able to monitor his blood sugar levels. If his blood sugar got too low, he had a drink that was high in glucose to get his sugar back up to normal. If his blood sugar got too high, he had one of his pit crew give him insulin injections during pit stops. Nonetheless, in late 2011, Venturini Motorsports announced that Ryan Reed would race 14 races for the team's ARCA Series program for the 2012 season, finishing that season with 1 top 5, 6 top 10s, and an average finish of 10.6. In that same year, Reed also debuted in the Truck Series at Las Vegas for Waters Motorsports, finishing 17th. In 2013, Reed would go on to join Roush Fenway Racing's Xfinity Series team on a part-time schedule with his sponsorship from Eli Lilly and Company and the American Diabetes Association's Drive to Stop Diabetes, and those sponsors would stay with Reed throughout his Xfinity Series career. In 6 races in 2013, he would score 1 top 10 finish at Richmond and a 15.5 average finish. In October, Roush announced that Ryan Reed would drive full-time in the 16 car for the 2014 Xfinity Series season. 2014 saw Ryan Reed get 1 top 5 finish the entire season at Daytona and finish 9th in the final point standings, and just as a reminder, the Xfinity Series did not implement the Cup Series playoff format until the 2016 season. 2015 saw Ryan Reed score his first career victory at the season-opening Alert Today Florida 300 race at Daytona. His teammate at the time, Chris Buescher, pushed Reed past Brad Keselowski on the final lap to seal the deal. That would end up being his only top 10 finish of the year, and he would go on to finish 10th in the point standings. Ryan Reed's 2016 season saw slight improvement with 1 top 5, 7 top 10s, and an average finish of 15.6, with a career-best final standings finish of 6th place. He also did successfully qualify for one race at Talladega in the NASCAR Cup Series, where he would finish 26th. That race made Ryan Reed the first diabetic driver to race from start to finish in the Cup Series. In 2017, Ryan Reed picked up his second and last Xfinity Series victory at the season opener PowerShares QQQ 300 at Daytona. Reed would also get another top 5 finish at Dover, giving him 2 for that season and 7 top 10s, and he finished 8th in the final standings. In 2018, Ryan Reed would have 10 top 10 finishes that year, including 2 top 5 finishes, with an average finish of 16, with an 11th place finish in the final standings. During that season, in October, Ryan Reed's longtime sponsor, Lilly Diabetes, announced that they were pulling out of the sport after the season, which led to Roush Fenway Racing shutting down their Xfinity Series program due to a lack of sponsorship, and ultimately, leaving Ryan Reed without a ride. Since then, Ryan Reed has driven 4 more races in the Truck Series, including 3 of his starts coming in the 2021 season. Plus, Reed is currently working for GMS Racing as a driver's coach for Jack Wood in the ARCA Menards Series. There you have it, everybody. A driver who went from possibly never being able to pursue his dream of being a NASCAR driver to being a 2-time Xfinity Series winner and still being able to be involved in the sport today. This brief account about Ryan Reed's career went from simply wondering what happened to him after the 2018 season to a fascinating story that inspired me to make this video. As an avid NASCAR fan, I gained a lot of appreciation from his determination. Many people don't realize how much effort goes into driving a race car for hours at a time, and to have a chronic condition added to the equation makes things even more challenging. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My goal is to try to make more videos talking about NASCAR's history, interesting facts about the sport, and driver stories. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give this video a like. Now, if you guys are feeling really generous, please consider hitting the subscribe button to join Team MVR for more awesome NASCAR facts and videos. Feel free to leave a comment about your favorite moment from Ryan Reed's career. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.